Well, here we go. At Barclays Center, Duncan Robinson buries the three.
He is someone you've got to make sure to pick up anytime he gets a look around the three.
Here is Porter. Did not play last night, but his previous two games so good, and he's on the board here in 13 for the first time in his career. Step back three, make it a long two for Marcus Sasser getting the start.
Trying to figure out especially how they can be more efficient and effective from the three-point line. Don't take a ton of those, and they are going to need that to open things up.
Wow, Porter. It's just how often do you say difficult shot? But here is Cunningham kicking it off. Sasser on the attack. Can't bank it in, too much on it. Clowney and Porter collide, and Robinson takes advantage.
Tough play.
17-11. Pistons in front. Here's Duren. Over two bodies, finishes, plus the foul again.
For Porter, too, we've talked about this through the course of broadcast. This is a different type of season.
Duren off the delivery from Cunningham. Porter draws two, flings it across. Traore dances into the paint and banks it in. His job using the window up high.
He's also really good at having those look-off plays where you think he's ready to turn or move the basketball, and then he just straight line drives it.
Here's Harris with some space. Back to Duren. He is unstoppable right now. 5 of 5. Cunningham lays it in.
This offseason, a big part of it, too, was having him add different parts of the game, create more off the dribble, how he can facilitate, distribute.
Holland lays it in. Here's Cunningham, guarded by Saraf. Cunningham, a three is good.
He had 4 points. And
Cunningham wide open three is good. Yeah, I saw that.
But I think those are the things you want to see, in particular with this group, how their length could potentially disrupt Detroit.
Saraf on the drive, serves it in. The Oklahoma City better. Herder elevating, can't bank it in. Wow, beef stew with a big-time tip. But then Herder on the follow, gets it to drop. A 2-touchdown lead for the Pistons with under 2 to go in this first. Johnson finds Wilson carving inside for the... He has been a mainstay in their reserve rotation. Cunningham, little fade is good. Cade Cunningham is 5 of 5 from the foul. On the drive, got bumped. Zings a pass to the corner. Jordy Fernandez upset. I understand why. Powell clearly got bumped on the pass, but Clowney able to finish nonetheless. Herder dancing into the lane, missed it, follows it up, feeds Holland. Holland, nice pass. Cunningham connects. Getting it back. Cunningham turning the corner, great delivery, and Stewart lays it in. 5th assist for Cunningham. You got a little big game interaction with Jordan.
I know, I was listening to you take your headset off.
They keep trying to give Porter this 4th foul. They had just assigned that foul to Porter originally. And then finally, Jordy came over and said, no, 77. Jenkins, 8 to shoot, guarded tightly by Powell. Jenkins trying to get around Dre, cannot, but then finishes with the left hand. And the Nets are 0 for 11 from 3. Green will fire and hit. That top spot in the East. Porter fending, taking, and hitting. Michael Porter Jr. with 14.
To get back in that one in the 4th quarter because they created clean looks.
Here is Saraf in the open floor, getting up to caress it home. Here is Sasser, dishing ahead. Cunningham flinging it back. Sasser connects. Timeout, Brooklyn. 20 to go in the first half. 64-36, Detroit's front. Cunningham lobbing, and Duren blocked the shot clock with that stuff. Here's Saraf. Cutting through, Minot able to curl it in. Minot just has some lead. He was getting minutes as the Celtics were winning games.
Exactly. And another guy, just roll through a lot of teams when that does happen.
Cunningham Dishes underneath, Stewart the tip, and the follow. Clowney, he got it. That is the Nets' first three of the night. 27-point Pistons lead, third quarter action. Here on Yes, Sasser with some space. Buries the three, and that's what you're talking about, Sarah.
He's from like the western suburbs of Chicago or something.
Don Beebe?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know, maybe. Years they went to 4 straight Super Bowls and prevented Leon Lett from setting the record for most points in a Super Bowl. As Powell buries the three. That was really interesting, Megan, to hear Jordy put it that way, and how this kind of a game can be such a good teacher for a young team because of that. But if you hear Jordy say that, you think you're playing hard when you're young, and then you see a team at a different level and you realize, oh no.
I think that's with the teams. I think that's also...
Another three for Powell. Oh, Cunningham, good battle for that board. Sasser through the lane, lays it in. Cunningham now with 11 assists to go with his 21 points. 11 points for Sasser. Here comes Cunningham off the turnover. Cunningham leaves it behind the back for Durant. Here's Cunningham behind the back, dishing. Sasser, step back, is good.
To bring to the table, along with how good he is getting picks and putting pressure, as you see on the ball here defensively.
Porter, sure. First three of the night for Michael Porter Jr. Had missed his first 5 attempts. 19 points. The other Nets in double figures are Powell and Saraf. Cunningham the touch pass. Robinson the hit. Here's Wolf, the catch and fire. Oh, splash. Here in the third quarter, Cunningham with 21 points, 14 assists. Durant, wow. How about that move?
That's somebody. Think about the fact, I'm glad you said that, because you really can't give enough credit to Cade Cunningham for coming in as young as he was and being the leader.
Into a little bit more. And he said in the last couple of games, he feels like he has found his groove of late. A lot of that credit goes to his teammates and the coaches putting him in the right spots.
And sometimes the biggest part, too, is just the mental aspect of what this game entails and going through those highs and lows.
Danny Wolf knocks in the three there. You know, I could see that in some circumstances. Bam Adebayo is not the kind of player you expect a 70-point game from.
One, he's added a 3-point shot to his game over the course of probably last season. Yeah, clearly that is a motivated Miami team that the Nets ran into.
His previous career high. How about shooting 30 free throws?
Whew.
Holly drops it in, feathery touch. Riddell kicking it out, Minot. And hit. Wolf had it, lost it. Detroit with it. Jenkins serves it up, and Green flushes it down. I mean, I would say active NBA players, it's got to be conservatively top 10, no? LSU, Oklahoma, that's what it was.
Going. We got 6:59.
53 fouls in,
yeah.
Especially in a shorter game.
I know.
Paul Reed.
You know where he went to college?
Should know that, yeah.
This isn't a trick question.
DePaul.
Yeah. With the offensive rebounding, but just how active he is on the defensive side of the ball.
Wilson, that rainbow stroke. When it goes in, it really does look pretty.
Yeah. Speaking of, you know his nickname is B-Ball Paul, right?
B-Ball Paul. That's a good one, too. Antien hits the three. I like beef stew, though. Not the food.
I actually like the food.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of a Midwest.
Yeah, that's true. Jenkins able to separate and lay it in. I've really gotten into chili. I don't know about a beef stew. Etienne out to Wilson. Wilson here. Pistons 4-game losing streak will end. Etienne knocked down this.